Now we're going to be talking about the electrical connections of the HydroLoan system. The systems are available in 460 volt and 230 volt three-phase. They normally ship with 15 feet of SO cord, of which there is no plug on the end. You will need to supply a plug for your particular type of connection. Now we're going to talk about the inlet connections to the HydroLoan system. Typically you would be connecting your HydroLoan inlet to a tank or a reservoir. Presently we have this hooked up to our test system. The inlet connection needs to be connected and the pump inlet has to be flooded. Once you have the inlet of the HydroLoan plumbed, we're going to discuss the other connections of the HydroLoan system. Starting with the discharge of the pump, we come up here. This hose has already been connected as it was shipped to you from the factory. As you travel upward, you're going to pass electronic flow meter. You're going to go past a gauge and our sampling port. And then once you get to the top of the discharge of the pump, this is our first connection. Connecting the HydroLoan system is easy as 1, 2, 3. We're going to start with the number 1 connection here. From here we're going to grab our hoses. Our hoses are labeled on every end. Starting with number 1, you're going to connect its number 1 end to the number 1 end of the pump discharge here. Slide the cam and groove fittings together and close the lever arms, and that establishes the connection. You grab the other end of the hose and you come around to the inlet of the HydrocLoan, which is also labeled number 1. And you will do the same here with the cam and groove fittings, slide them together, close the lever arms, and that establishes the connection. We will then work our way to number 2 connection. That is the overflow of the HydroLoan system. Grabbing hose number 2, you will continue your way on with the cam and groove fittings, closing the lever arms, establishing the connections, and then come around to the inlet of the second electronic flow meter. Also labeled number 2, you will connect it. Close the lever arms, establish connection. Work your way up past the second electronic flow meter and the second sampling point. And this is our number 3 connection. Grabbing hose number 3, you will once again connect the cam and groove fittings, closing the lever arms, establishing the connection. Now that we've established proper electrical and hose connections, we're ready to move on to our operational segment of our HydroClone videos.